Okay. Did I clean up the hunt turn-ins last time? The end? I remember coming here to buy the spells. Yes, I did. Okay. Sweet. Alrighty. My day is fine. I think it was people who were still here after Skid's raid, more than likely. I'm probably fine without Renew. I know it's really good, but... But I'm trying to remember what the other thing that I could even get was. I don't think it was Bosch. Nope. So something on Ash? Swords. Tough choice. Tough choice. Dude, it was fine until Zodiark, man. It was fine until Zodiark. Sunday was, like, brutal. Do you know what he does? How familiar are you with the Espers in this game? Do you know what Zodiark does? Okay, you popped in for a bit, so you're aware. Are you aware of the fact that ribbons don't prevent Oko? Are you aware of the fact that ribbons don't work against fucking Oko? Because if you are and you didn't tell me, you are a cruel motherfucker. I didn't know that. Because, like, a criticism that I would have of this game is it does a really piss poor job of explaining what most things in this game do. Like, the fact that I can look at the ribbon on my equipment and it just says immune, various status effects. Like what, game? Like what ones specifically, if you would be so kind? Didn't know that well enough to get it. Yeah, that's fair. But it's like, okay, so I took a shot on what various status effects means. Now, the funny thing is, I did find a video of somebody beating him in like under 20 seconds. Because in a normal playthrough at max level with a full party, apparently the best strat is just to turn it into a DPS race. Where you just Hasteга, Berserk, Bravery, your 3 strongest like auto attackers. And once they're all buffed, you put them in the reserve party, send in like a sacrificial lamb, one of the other three, by themselves to get hit by Darkja. If it kills them, whatever. Form your party and move on. If it doesn't, whatever. Swap in your 3 reserves that you have turbo buffed, and then just let him whack him to death before he could like switch phases and do any of his bullshit. You can just literally burst him and he will just fall over in like 20 seconds, which would be a great strategy. You might even be able to get away with employing that even with our half parties, because like it doesn't matter if you have 400 or 4,000 hit points. Oko is Oko. You just die, and then you could theoretically still swap to the reserves and try to burst him. I might recommend that you, at least if you struggle with him, I feel like that's worth a shot. Is just throw Berserk, throw Bravery, and throw Hasteca, and swap them out. Obviously the main disadvantage to that is he will hurt. You don't know if you'll have Hasteca. Just moat it. There's tons of Hasteca moats. I was using some before I had Hasteca, and I was like, I think I still have some. I can't open my fucking menu. Hold on. Oh no, I might be out. I might have used them all. But they're pretty common in like the mid game. They're pretty common in the, I would just recommend moating, keeping a Hasteca moat, at least one. Cause man, whew, boy howdy, hot damn. You could also just, you could also maybe just run reverse against him. Yeah, in a normal playthrough, all the moats do is just give you duplicates of stuff you already have. I did not try reverse. If you have green magic, I did not try reverse. I will admit that. That could have actually done it. Well, I assume one hit KO is still like too much, or is it still gonna kill you through it though? So like maybe that's not the best idea. But yeah, the trick is it just turns it into a raw DPS race. Either your berserked people win, and you might only have one left when they win, or you don't win and you've got to try again, because it's gonna be, you don't have a foe breaker, right? So you don't have to. You're not dealing with RNG damage. That might be the other beneficial asset. But I will say I only saw that strat at max level. I only saw the strat at max level. I only saw one video of it. I saw people talking about it from the perspective of I think being max level. So maybe it's not a good strategy if you don't, and if you're full mage, or if you're mage heavy, like they're not going to do as much damage with weapons because you'll be lacking battle lores. So maybe that's not a good strategy for you. I wish he was still alive so I could try it. I'm going to be honest. I think it could have worked for me, even with a foe breaker. Even with a foe breaker thrown in the mix, to just be like, well, I don't know, maybe I'll do 100 damage, maybe I'll do 10,000 damage. It's total whim. You're gonna have so much fun, dude. I think you should try the strat at least once. But yeah, all espers is totally fine until you have to go get Ultima in that stupid fucking crystal dungeon, which, you know, obviously you guys don't have to do it. You don't have to make your own map of the dungeon in order to just use a map. I have fun with that kind of thing, so I did it for fun, but I don't recommend it. Just use a map. Like, Bagoya getting Ultima is kind of a small pain in the ass, but she's at least got a save crystal right there, and you just reload and just do it again. And if you because she can kill you too. She can kill you. I think I was a little overpowered by the time I got to her, just because I ran around that dungeon so much. But Ultima is a little tricky. Every other Esper, not a concern. I am very curious how Zeramus goes for you specifically, Windmaster, because Zeramus's like arena effect or like, you know, law, if you want to call it, is that magic is forbidden. So I will be curious to see how that goes for you. I know for me it was a little bit of a wild one. And I don't really rely that much on magic, but other than that, I don't think many of their like forbid effects are that scary. Fucking Zodiark is the worst. Zodiark is the worst part, man. The fact that you can't. I did read that Shell does like have how often spells that do like one-hit KO, like Death and Warp and stuff like that. Or I guess Warp is X Zone, but anyway, any of those like effects. I did hear that Shell adds like some resistance to those effects. So that is the other thing that I will say. I didn't know that. I was still trying to cast Shelg on people, but when I was getting looped and farmed by him at the end of the fight, when he would just spam Darkja when he was low HP, and if it took out a couple people, trying to get him healthy before he hit him, because his autos do so much damage, and Faith buffs it, so trying to... I got conflicting information. Some people were like, yeah, just risk removing the Faith, even though he puts up the magic paling, just like, it's worth it. Other people were like, don't do it. The magic paling is so brutal. Just deal with the Faith. And it's like, well, I don't know. Once he gets Faith on it, as soon as he starts using it a bunch of times, it's like pretty much a guaranteed triple kill, which is a real pain in the ass. So, I don't know. Your mileage may vary, but there's definitely some strategies you can employ to beat him. Some of them are going to work better for our setups than others. But ultimately, what did it for me, in case you didn't see how I killed him, since we're getting all Espers anyway, I cannot recommend highly enough using Exodus. Exodus literally got me through that shit. So definitely teach Exodus to somebody. Comet did 20,000 damage to kill him. Actually, he did, in total, I think Exodus probably did somewhere between like 50 to 70,000 damage worth of HP to him at the end. So yeah, if you're struggling, maybe just summon Exodus and pray, because he can get a good few casts in before Zodiark has much of a chance to react. And Comet, if you get good damage rolls, it fucking wrecks shop. And if you have the timing down, or if you get the timing correctly. So Comet does, it just says Comet does like a random amount of damage. I saw it basically hit for like 10k or 20k, somewhere in there. But his ultimate does do 30k untyped damage. Up to 30k untyped damage from Meteor. So that's also another option if you get the timing down there. So it's doable. But it was a pain in the ass, and don't bother trying to go find ribbons, because that shit didn't help at all. Ribbons were the biggest red herring. You know, higher than... Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know. So, I think what I'm going to do... I'm all caught up on hunts as far as turn-ins go. I'm just going to... I'm going to keep this save here. We're going to go straight to the final dungeon. That I really don't... The strongest memory I have is the final fight. So I don't remember what this actually entails. We're going to find out. I just got to get on the airship and head to the Bahamut. So we're going to do that. I am going to unequip my armor for the final fight to try to give Vayne just a smidgen of a fighting chance. That's the best I can offer him, as I'll unequip my gear, except my weapons. I'm not doing it. Well, Maybe I'll unequip I'll equip Vaughn. I don't even want to give Zodiark the privilege of being learned on my license board. So no. No, I don't want to do that. Is it a long end cutscene? That's right. We're hopping to it right now. Once you leave for Bahamut, you'll not be able to return. But 50k? Do not care. Do not care. Fuck him. He's sitting unclaimed. I earned him just to snub him. If he would have looked cool or been chill about the one-hit KOs, maybe we could have been homies. But he's scorned. Like, I am a fan scorned, I think. At this point.
This wind, what could it be?
A big ass ship. It's a big ass ship.
Tornado? It's headed right for us.
We gotta get out of here this way!
All right, Balthier, land in that.
Make your target the Resistance heavy cruiser.
Our dear Cid, slain by his son. A common tale of late.
Fire installation complete. Sighting is good.
Release valves open. The nether site is at critical.
Show clear.
Put an end to this. They have already surrendered.
Let us make of this an offering. One he might see even now. Vina, what say you?
The main battery stands ready.
I beg you.
Fire.
This isn't even fair. They're anchored to the ground. How are they supposed to move?
Why this?
Once they see that there can be no surrender, the Resistance must needs come at us with all they have.
Must needs.
We will answer their attack head-on and destroy them, before the eyes of all Rabanastre.
If you do this, the people will only grow to hate you the more.
And should I pardon them, they will only rise up yet again.
I do not believe they would. In cooperation lies our hope. You are mistaken. You are wrong, brother.
And stinky.
And if I am? You had best find the strength you need to correct me then.
Ship sighted ahead. A score or more. The Resistance fleet, my lord.
Hear this! Today we write the first page of a new history. Our history. Each of you must play his part. Put down this rebellion. For Arcadia, we fight!
For Arcadia! Prepare to fire on my command. The big cruiser San Figaro stands ready. Destroyers pressing our line. Bridge measures launching.
word to the cannons. Make ready and fire. We have a clean line. Prepare the second volley. Be quick. By the gods. Carrier Gallipoli, she's lost. Unknown ship from abaft. Could it be?
Is a baft a word? Did they make that up?
Uncle, it is I. I'm crossing to the Bahamut to stop Vane.
What are you saying? You are too rash. Your duties come after the battle is over.
If we allow them to destroy us here, there will be no after. You must assist our charge.
Stop! You must pull back. Stop the stroll.
Hold it. I mean, wait. This is Master Solidor. I'm going in with her, so we're fine. I got the princess covered.
Larsa Solidor? So you hold him as a hostage?
No, Uncle. He will fight with us against Vane. Leave it to us.
Understood. Our fate is in your hands.
Yes.
I got the princess covered.
Lars would say that. We're relying on you for fire support. Give them something to think about. We'll pick our moment and make our move.
Larsa would not say that.
Quite the welcome. Careful.
One follows.
Ah, you want to dance? Then let's dance.
A new partner.
It's not easy being this popular, you know. There it is. Come on. Come on.
We in there. Sky Fortress Bahamut.
Vane will be in the fortress's command tower. I saw something of the like on our way in here. Right above our heads.
We need not fight all the Empire to win. If we can get to Vane, we can put an end to this war.
Let's get going then. Find Vane wherever he's perched and knock him off.
Alrighty. Piece of dark matter. Oh, they did this again, huh? I forgot about that. Yeah, you do not get a precise map on this one. Bulkhead 3. What level are you guys? Level 50. That's gonna be a shame for you. Oh, I probably, hold on. I probably still have some bullshit on from... Yeah, let's, no, let's switch this to, do that. Mastiffs. I think I deserve a precise map? Why wouldn't I? Let me actually just double check through what everybody... Yeah, this is not gonna be... This is not gonna be the kind of challenge you would normally expect at the end of a game. This one's gonna go pretty smoothly, I think. What should we give you? Actually, I'm gonna give you my Sage's Ring. I'm gonna give you... So you have... Hold on. Where are my... Increased damage when max HP? Raises strength of character as 4. Yeah. Because you are using this. Which means that even if you do take a little bit of damage, which shouldn't honestly happen, being that you're in the back line and... I don't know what much of anything can really hurt us. Are they just like infinitely spawning here? Is that what's going on? Stop that. I think they are infinitely spawning. Are you good? Alright. Maybe they're not. Bulkhead 1. An elixir! That doesn't go anywhere. Bulkhead 1 again. Hello! Maybe we're supposed to go in the center here? Is this Bulkhead 3? That's Bulkhead 2. What's my favorite Star Wars? Can we say that I have one? Is this Endgame? Yes. Hey, Skimo. Why are characters flying? They have the float spell on them, and it makes it so that they don't activate traps when they walk over. There's a weird sound. Here to hang out with the group here, Ash, or... Yeah, I think the constant enemy span from this one direction is supposed to indicate that that's where you're supposed to go, but I'm gonna keep checking these bulkheads for stuff. Is this my favorite Final Fantasy? No. Oh my goodness. They really do just be spamming enemies out of there, huh? Ash, can you just come with us, please? I'm begging you. this is crazy. That one death sound effect is funny. Are my characters at the next level? No. They are not. Dude, she just does not want to come up the stairs, ever. Alright, let's go. 4. A bubble moat. Now I expect the doors to repeat. Yep. She's lagging behind because she's spam casting spells on herself without being in range of everybody else, so she's casting them twice. And my lure luck has been weirdly bad to start with.
They hide in the sun!
Is this their worst?
The line is drawn.
The Resistance fights their battle well. We dare not fail them. We dare not falter.
Stop worrying. We just have to clean up here, and then Ash will be the queen.
It's kind of hard to believe. I can't even imagine trying to rule a whole kingdom.
A queen might always run away with the help of a sky pirate looking to raise his bounty a peg.
I doubt our queen would need the help of any sky pirates.
Do you really think me as strong as all that?
Who said anything about strong? You'll make it. You got good friends.
Favorite character? Wouldn't say that I have one. Orb. What the heck are you? Got Allegan bullshit in here. Endless supply of high potions. What are you talking about? He used my high potions. What do you mean? He used my high potions. They weren't his. He's a thief. Is there stuff to find here? Greg is Greg. You either know him or you don't. We got a little gaggle of followers here, huh? Dude, that death sound effect on these regular guard enemies is practically traumatizing. Alright, are we chilling? Let's go this way. Elevator fight? Looks like elevator fight. Engage the lift.
So you have lived.
I am Judge Magister. Even in disgrace, my just reward for aiding the Empire that destroyed my homeland.
Gabranth, do not blame yourself anymore.
You confound me, brother. You failed Landis. You failed Damaska. All you were to protect. Yet you still hold on to your honor. How?
I had someone more important to defend. And defender I have. How is it that you have survived? Is it not because you defend Lord Larsa?
Silence! All was stripped from me. Only hatred for the brother who fled our homeland remains mine.
Alright, dude.
Tell me, why do you forsake that which you must hold most precious?
I do as I must, brother. Or is that not answer enough?
He's so salty that he's a quitter. Lure makes enemies more likely to attack a target with lure on death. Should I take his lunch money? High potions.
Futile Bosch. Long have I walked in hatred's company. As long as I can curse your name, I shall not be defeated.
Then come! Wield your hatred and crush me. I welcome it.
Well, I'm only playing with half of the characters and half the jobs, so
Your life
I don't know what to tell you.
ends at my blade.
Unfortunately, the end of this game is not very challenging if you do a lot of the side stuff.
Have you your fill of this?
I would ask you the same. Let this end, Noah.
I've no right to be called by that name.
Yeah, the game balanced the end of the story around you.
Then live and reclaim it.
Basically doing the end of the story when it expects you to, and if you do a bunch of the other side stuff, it's not well adjusted for how strong your characters can get just by doing some of the extra content in the game. Which is very fun content to do, and is more challenging than any of the story content, so it is what it is. The game was a lot of fun for 50 hours. Where I had all sorts of interesting challenges and tricky things to deal with, and working around the fact that I only had Kira for, I don't know, what'd you guys say? 3/5 of the game? 3/5 of the game, Kira was my best healing magic, which is not the best healing magic in the game.
I bid you welcome to my sky fortress, the Bahamut.
Well, if you could pronounce the name right, I
I
would
must
feel welcome.
apologize for my delay in welcoming you aboard my ship.
Yeah.
Permit me to ask, who are you? An angel of vengeance? Or perchance a saint of salvation?
I am simply myself. No more and no less. And I want only to be free.
Such a woman is not fit to bear the burden of rule. Weep for Dalmasca, for she is lost. Observe well, Asa. Watch and mark you the suffering of one who must rule, yet lacks the power.
No. No, brother. I will not. Though I lack your power, I will still persist.
Bold words, child.
Well, I mean, he's courteous to a princess. / would-be queen. His question of who are you is not literal. He knows who you are. Alright, Vayne. Just for you, buddy. I'm gonna keep the Genji gloves on, just to remember. Asking who the rest of them are would be legit. If you think he hasn't been paying attention to them the whole time, you're kidding yourself. That's not gonna help me if I don't have any defense from gear. So I'll have you wear a ribbon just in case we do get... I don't remember if he does status effects or not. If it kills one of you, you're gonna laugh? I mean, I'm just testing it. I don't know. I'm just trying it out. We'll see. Maybe he will. That's his choice. But maybe he won't. The only way to know is to try it until we find out. Oh yeah, he only does 1,300 damage to Josh. We'll be fine. Okay, well 4 hits is kind of a banger combo to bust out. Yeah, he hurts. 50%.
Your lives are forfeit, and your insurgents with them. Dalmasca will again know order.
Alright.
For good and all, I shall bring your futile attempts at rebellion to an end.
Okay. I should try stealing from you, shouldn't I? Mocking.
What am I to do with those who would oppose me? But show them death!
Alright. You have nothing to steal? Bro. Alright. Yeah, Lars only does 300 damage to this guy. And he's not in my party, so I can't see what level he technically is. Well, hold on. Before this ends, let me switch to light mode. Can I? Oh yeah, I can't even give him any commands. What if I did attack allies? Oh, he's unliberable. So yeah, I don't know what level he is. The fact that he's doing 300 damage, well, he doesn't have bravery, I guess, so. Did I play this as a kid? No. Force of will. Hey, I'm on punch mode too.
You will fall.
I don't even think I noticed that he doesn't have a weapon. Punch Larsa? No, I don't think we need to do that. Hey, we were standing here, dude. Just broke the arena? Alright, that hurt a little bit, and down he goes. Time for phase 2, buddy. Come on. You're gonna have to go harder than that. I unequipped all my gear except accessories and weapons.
Manufactured nethicite.
Behold the power left me by our fallen friend. Gabranth, you will defend my brother. He will have much need in the hell to follow.
Dude, that is unwise.
Yes, I will defend Lord Larsa.
The hound strays. Treason bears a price.
One I gladly pay.
Get the spell, nerd. Are we hitting the swords? Oh, damn. He went for it there. Why are we not healing here, Vaughn? What is, Why are we just autoing? Did your gambits get fucked up? I'll bump that up a little bit. Do you have anything that I can take? Vayne Novus has nothing to steal. There's a Kiraja. 40% seems good. So you can attack the swords here? Saphir. Azure Vortis. Vortis?
Release your power, my minions! Find true your mark! Wreak pain and despair unending!
Okay.
Die!
Sounds a little intense. Oh. Bosch got owned. He's fine. Clear the barrier. I love Greater Barrier. Ash, can you just shoot these things, please? Alright, they're all dead. All swords down.
Ivalice will know a new dynast king, and man will keep his own history. The tyranny of the gods is ended. We are their puppets no more. The freedom for which we have longed is at hand.
Okay. But like, why do you dislike him so much? Nothing to steal. This guy is a clown. He didn't even bring shoes to this fight that I could take. Yeah, this is the final boss. Numerology is ass? You got it. You got it. Technique. Numerology. It missed. I'll try again. 0. 1. Tree of Saphira? You're just busting out all the named abilities, huh?
Dance in the sky. Unleash your cold fury. I will wield you. I will sever the lives of those who crawl upon the clay.
Okay.
Make them as dust.
Kind of a gnarly looking ability. Did 3,000 damage. Ash, why are you out of MP? Limit break? Oh no, don't limit break me. Oh no. Oh, there, she used the high ether. Okay. She was just waiting. She was just waiting to make sure he was dead. To then use my high ether.
Even a stray has pride.
Dodged it, idiot. Okay, well, he didn't dodge that one.
Here I pay my debt.
Burn in hell! Govrons!
Watch out, he has swords that are flying and they're gonna probably... Oh. Yeah. Oh, okay. Nice job, Larsa. Nice job. Suck him up into the anthracite. Let's go.
Boss, tell me, he is a good master? Aye.
Pena! failed us both. I am no Dynast king. You must find another. One who might realize your ambitions.
They are fulfilled beyond your knowing. The Christ is sundered. Age of Stones complete. From the Undying Ones, the world is freed. You shall not tread this path alone. Together we go. Come.
Oh. Won't Sid be eager to learn what has happened here? History begins anew.
This is the final arena that I remember. Undying. I don't do as much damage now. Piercing Blizzaga. Ouch. Alright, he kind of hurts. Who has... let's do Sheer. I shall save you. And somebody else... Where's his HP bar? He doesn't get one. He's undying. Let's do 2. Ouch, Mega Flare. Ouch.
It cannot end us.
You're gonna be fine, buddy. Calm down. Ouch. 6,000 damage. Ouch. Wow. He hurts. Divine Sword. I might have to put a smidge of armor back on. I might have to put just a tiny little bit of armor back. Bosch is kind of getting this shit pushed in. Alright, Bosch can have a shield. Give him a good shield. So now he'll dodge sometimes. Not that time. Ouch. Why am I doing Shelga first? His autos hurt pretty bad. Nice block, buddy. Let's get a bubble on him, Ash. Okay, oh, nice. Another block. Let's go. Okay. We need that bubble. I'll force it. She doesn't get mixed. Chain magic. 98. 0. No, you don't get to have faith. No. And now he's immune to magic. But I think I dispelled his faith immediately. Not too bad. Piercing Firaba. I don't know how many hours I have in the game. What does it say on this screen? You can see it. 74 hours. I think Vaughn might not be doing any damage most of the time. Should we give him a weapon? Should we go off punch mode? 35 kind of sucks. We'll go ahead and put the spear on. And we'll swap this out for... To be honest, I forgot it was in the menu. I thought I would have to save to see it, but I was like, I don't know how I'm supposed to know that, because most Final Fantasy games don't show you the playtime unless you're in save mode. What should we put on? Oh. Put that on. That's fine. That's fine. I wasn't going to even try to include the first playthrough. That was so long ago, I would consider that like time that I've spent in the game at this point, because it's... I don't remember. I barely remember this final boss arena from my first playthrough. Like, I remembered it being red, but to be honest, I didn't remember it being circular. I remembered it being more rectangular, because like, look that way. And then, like, this way, too? I remembered being able to, like, run this way along it. But, no, we're just kind of in this circle. So, my memory of 7 years ago when I first played this is faulty. For sure. So, I wouldn't even count the time from my first playthrough. Just the, like I said, whatever the venue says, 74 hours. Which is also kind of not true, because it doesn't track very effectively, like when you get a game over or when you reload a save. Did that hurt? Oh, yeah. Oh, that. Oh, we got a couple deaths. Yikes. Bosch, can I get a block? Nice block, buddy. Nice X potion. Nice block, bud. Okay, well, that one hurt. He'll be fine. Nice blocks. Nice blocks. Okay, that one wasn't a block. That's okay. That's okay. We're just getting buffs. We'll be fine. Fine. Okay, Vaughn decided he didn't want to heal you when you did not have enough HP to survive a couple more autos. that was a bad choice, Vaughn. Bad. We'll be in a bit of trouble here. Okay, yeah, the autos are pretty bad. Okay, if I want the physical resist, I need to do... $95, $92. I'll steal that. Bosh, you can put back on the Genji armor for funsies. I should probably put armor on Ash, because she's the only one alive. She's trying to raise people. Yeah, rubber suit's fine. That raise did not get off in time. Okay. That's fine. Just don't do an ultimate attack or an AoE spell for me. I better throw on wait battle mode too. Hold, please, sir. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Come on, buddy. Let's do that and that, and we'll get these two. Thanks, Walthier. Oh, you got raised. And Ash died? Okay. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. Alright, I think we're good now. I just gotta get Balthier out when I can. Okay, Ash died again, but... Alright, well, now I can. Alright, Bosh. Let's just get the homies in the back line back alive, just in case. This might do magic damage, which I still don't have any defense against. So that could hurt. Oh, no, we're fine. We're fine. Let's group up over here, Vaughn. Vaughn, come over here. Vaughn, come over here. We're just doing buffs again. No big deal. Oh, nice Libra. Oh, he was immune to physical damage that whole time? Hilarious. Perfect defense. Is immune to... Ooh, Giga Flare Sword. That's probably great. Is that the thing he's been doing the whole time? It does not look like it. Oh no, it does. Never mind. That's the thing. We survived those. We need bubbles, Ash. We need bubbles. Could you please bubble? Wash first, please. Yeah, I figured we'd have a little bit of fun with it. What's the worst thing that happens? I die and load my autosave and take it seriously and kill him without trying. This one is new. I didn't even catch the ability name. That's crazy. It's your own ship, dude. Terraflare. Yeah, that hit like a Terraflare. Probably need to throw a lure up too, actually. Decoyed myself. Not what I wanted. There he goes. I'll be honest, I think the first time I played through this game, I may have noticed it. It's hard. Again, I genuinely do not remember me 7 years ago playing this game at this point. But playing it now again, all of the Bahamut stuff, I feel like I must have completely missed out on that the first go around. Like all of his abilities being, you know, themed after Bahamut-esque abilities. I think that totally went over my head. Even his design there with the wings, and he had like the little head on top. Did I play Final Fantasy 15? Yes. Yeah, a pile of spin-off games that grows constantly. Some of the spin-off games are pretty good. Some of them I will never play. Looking at you, Revenant Wings. Special shout out. Yeah, I do think Dirge of Cerberus is a dead ringer for the vote next year. I'm pleased with playing through 12 this way with like the job draft and stuff. I do think I still owe this game a full playthrough to attempt 100% completion. Because I'm just not going to do that on this go.
Well, can we fly?
No fuel goes to the Glossaire engines.
Damn. Vaughn, you're in charge. I'm checking the engine room. Right. Fran, with me?
But I think it would be fun to do like a plat playthrough of this.
Bahamut's Glossaire rings are stopping.
Yeah, I think this thing's about to go down. Oh no, is it going to fall into Rabanastre?
As soon as the Strahls rings move, you take off. Understood? You can fly her, Vaughn. Just do it like I told you. Don't worry.
Penelo, watch for interference from Bahamut's Skystone. The Strahls a fickle girl. You keep her working for us.
I'll see what I can do.
Civil Lord Larsa is our last hope.
Vaughn, the power's back. We can go.
Right. Let's go. Grab onto something.
Sir, it's the Stroll. She's left Bahamut. She's moving away.
The Stroll. They made it. At last. The Bahamut has fallen. The final test is upon us. The judges shall rule us no more.
Shut up and take my money!
Alexander.
This is Judge Magister Gabon. All forces cease fire. I repeat, all units of the Arcadian army, hold your fire.
The battle is over. As of this moment, we have signed a ceasefire with the Shelia Benargan Delmasca, the Royal Majesty.
Attention. This is Larsa Farrinus Solidor.
My brother Vane has died with honor in battle. The Imperial fleet is now under my command.
Let him know, dude.
Your orders, sir.
This is Ashelia Delmasca.
The Lady Ash. Thank the gods you live.
I confirm what Judge Magister Gabranth and Larsa Solidor have said here.
Please stand down your attack.
Shut up and take my money!
War is over. Evilise looks to the horizon.
A new day has dawned. We are free.
Yeah, but that ship is falling. I'm pretty sure.
Look, Vaughn, the Bahamut.
Yeah.
A message from the Alexander.
Take it.
Sir. This is Judge Sargabath, Captain of the Alexander, flagship of the 12th Damascan Fleet of the Arcadian Army. I address all ships in Rabanasta's airspace.
Yeah, I don't like that they say Bahamut personally.
We are preparing to ram her. Do not interfere.
Madness.
Should she fall, the paling will not hold, and all Rabanasta will be obliterated. All ships, concentrate your fire on the Alexander's remains once Bahamut is clear of the city.
Hasty, aren't they? I think it's a little early to be throwing away our lives just yet.
Balthier? Wait. Balthier, where are you?
I don't like Bahamut. I assume it's a weird hangover of like
Sounds like you made it out okay.
the British mixings for some of their accents.
What does he think he's doing? Balthier!
But I don't like it
Stop
either.
that fool judge on the Alexander for me, would you? Just getting somewhere with these glossair rings. Almost done. Don't want him ramming me before I fix them, do we?
Balthier, do you understand exactly what it is you're doing?
Princess, no need to worry. I hope you haven't forgotten my role in this little story. I'm the leading man. You know what they say about the leading man? He never dies.
He fixes glossair rings. He has an Indian accent. No. I would just describe it as British.
Fran, power to the glossair rings. Fran? Do I have to do everything around here?
Listen to me, Balthier. Get out of Bahamut immediately.
Please, Balthier, you mustn't die.
Please, Balthier.
I'd say you're in more of a supporting role.
Fran, please. Vaughn, the Strahl's in your hands. You'd better take care of her, you hear? If there's one scratch on her when I get back...
Roger that. We'll be waiting for you.
But we know he's fine. Where does that thing blow up at? Just in the desert, I suppose, surrounding Rabanastre? That's gonna leave a mark, man. Oh, this could be bad. I forgot there was a voiced song in this game. Holy crap.
It's hard to believe a year has passed so quickly.
Yeah, it's already really quiet in the mix.
Rabanastre is finally back to the way it
It's
was.
a weird Kate says situation with Bahamut. They technically say it more correctly. That's true. That's true. You're not wrong. It just I hate it.
So much. But I think it's important to put the past behind us and keep our eyes on the road ahead.
Yeah, not only is it Arabic, like the Japanese of it as well lines up more strongly with Mu than it does Mutt. So
Ash's coronation is next month.
So I get it.
She grows farther and farther away from us.
But I don't
guess
like
that's
it.
how it has to be. She is queen now, after all.
Do I speak other languages? No.
I am looking forward to seeing you at the ceremony.
Yeah, at least Ketchy is fun to say. I agree. Yeah, yeah.
My lord.
I think it's more the accents as well that I don't like. Like the way they do Bahamut. Like every single syllable sounds accented. That I'm like, ugh.
I know he went with you to Arcades to further the cause of peace in Ivalice, but still, I hope he comes back to Rabanastre and Ash soon.
Bonus that came with a PS2 special edition of this also has a
She would
dude
never say it, but
that does a series recap. He also says Bahamut. Oh. They were full in on it? Yeah.
We lose Lhasa, and we lose the Empire. Protect him. I would entrust him to no other's care.
I will keep him from harm. I promise you. For the Empire and for Dalmasca.
Your words put me at ease, brother. Sorry to leave you.
I don't even know what the fuck that means. Everywhere is accented. Everywhere has a regional accent. Okay. Cool language theory.
oh, I haven't told you the most important part. Vaughn and I had been taking care of the straw, but it was stolen. We had just finished having her tuned up, too. What's it say? Give it here. Actually, stolen might not be the right word. If her owner wants her back, there's not much we can do about it, is there?
Oh yeah, I mean, there's never been an underage king before. Never mind the fact that he's not at the head of a king, he's at the head of an empire, so he wouldn't be a king, he would be an emperor. There's never been such a thing as a young ruler in history, though.
Every
No.
good sky pirate needs a partner, right?
Certainly not good ones or bad ones either. Yay! That cutscene wasn't that long. This is a good. I feel like 9's wrap-up cutscene is quite a bit longer than that. Yeah. Also, like again, he's an emperor, and they have a senate in the empire. So. He's not even the sole ruler, which was my point, is that he's at the head of an empire that has other forms of governance in their structure. So it's not long if you're gonna skip this. Oh, the credits, you mean? The credits are long? Can I X4 them? Speed up. Speed up. I don't think I can. There you go, guys. A replay through Final Fantasy XII with a twist. With a couple of twists. But honestly, I feel like replaying through this, I have a different appreciation for it than I did the first time. I would definitely not count myself in the group of like 12 dislikers or not enjoyers from my first playthrough, but I think I thought it was relatively... I would say that the peaks and valleys felt more apparent to me when I played through it the first time than they did this time. This time it felt like a pretty even keel of fun outside of like a couple of really specific moments where whatever I was doing or working on really seemed to stretch for a while. Specifically, I do think that the game has like one small pacing problem, which is getting all the way from Bur-Omisace to Arcades. That is a really long stretch of the game with not a whole lot going on, which is fine because it's open and you can kind of do it at your own pace and work on other stuff. And that's a good break in the action to do that kind of thing. But still one of those times where you're like, feels like they could have broken this up like a little bit more. So... yeah, I keep in mind, things change over 7 years. Copyright enforcement 7 years ago on Twitch, not even remotely similar to the way it is now. So there's a decent chance the VOD will end up muted from that song. Because things are different now than they were then. So... and yeah, I would never play the original version of 12 except under very specific circumstances because that version of the game is just inferior in functionally every way to the Zodiac Age. The only argument that you could make for it is the fact that they have not rebalanced this game very well for this version, to which I would say, I don't care, and it's an RPG, and are they ever truly that balanced? Name a Final Fantasy game that you think has really, really good, well-balanced mechanics and gameplay. You can't. Mystic Quest. Okay. Alright, I'll give you... you cannot... yeah, do not even type that number in here with that thought. That is ridiculous. So yeah, like, it's like... Did they not go through and make adjustments for all the jobs? That is a true and accurate statement, but I just don't think it really impacts the quality that much. So, but yeah, 12 is fun. I love the job system. Ivalice is... it's such a shame that they have not produced anything set in Ivalice. Yeah, this is really great. Concept art and production art that they've got here that's very, Ivalice-esque. Do I like the soundtrack? Yes. The game from 0 to 10. Probably like an 8.5. Yeah, they really could. They really could. Now, and the thing I will say is that one of the things that I think has become more apparent to me on this replay of this game, as well as understanding a little bit more about Ivalice as like a setting for Final Fantasy games, they have done a tremendous amount of world building for this place across the different ages, and that, that is, 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 obviously leads to every time you try to make another game in a place that has as much history as Evil East does, it gets harder. Because there's more things to consider, more things to think about as far as, you know, referencing what came before, where do you set this new thing in time, how closely do you relate it to other entries in the same place. I think there's a really, really... it would be so good to have another Evil East game. It would be so good. But I understand that it is probably at this point a fairly significant undertaking. So, yeah, the Tactics games have Final Fantasy Tactics, which was PS1, and has also been released as the War of the Lions, which would be on PSP. They have Tactics Advance, which was a Game Boy Advance game. And then Tactics A2, Grimoire of the Rift. Grimoire of the Rift, I think is what A2 is called. Which is just Tactics Advance 2. But then it has the subtitle. And that one was for DS.
Shut up and take my money!
That's the thing. I don't care. I don't want a remake, though. I don't need a remake. I want new shit. I want something that feels like it expands. We don't need to talk about Revenant Wings. Revenant Wings, we put that in the garbage can. We put that one in the trash. Down goes in the trash can. Like, I'm not saying you can't have your remake, but I'm saying I'm not nearly as enticed or excited by the idea of a remake as I am something new. I want a new experience. I've played Final Fantasy Tactics. It's good. It's interesting. But I don't need to play it again. Nothing changes if you just remake the game. Theoretically. Probably. Minor adjustments aside. Or major. Who knows? Maybe they go buck wild and they completely fuck up the story with your remake. How about that? That's why I would rather see a competent team come up with some Evil East content, prove that they know what they're doing, and then do a Tactics remake. That's all I'm saying. I would rather see a Final Fantasy team, a Square Enix team, make something new first that we can judge on its own merits, and then try to go back and remake and fix Final Fantasy Tactics.
Objection!
So. I think they call them Vicari in Tactics. I don't remember what they're called. It's just the Espers. They're all the same shit. I think they call them the Vicari or something like that in Tactics. It's the same dudes that you see as summons as Espers in this game. Lucavi. Where did I get Vicari from? Lucavi. Oh, the ones in this game? Oh, you're talking about the Undying? I don't think their name started with a V, did it? The Ocuria, yeah. You think it's Vana is the name of one of the Ocuria. But they're also not gods, technically. They're like a race of eternal beings that are very strong. You cannot begin your adventure anew. New game mode. New game plus can only be accessed from this screen. Well, I don't want to have to rebeat it, so hit new game plus. I'll make a new game plus save after I skip the cutscene. And skip this cutscene.
You there.
And skip this cutscene. All right. Blah, 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 blah. Hello, Bosch. Blah, 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 blah. What's my favorite Final Fantasy? I don't have one. How big your HP pool? Oh yeah, look at that. I can't look at the menu to see what level he is. Blah 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 blah. Open Iron Gate. Level 90? Damn. Wait, only 4k HP at level 90? He's slacking. He's slacking, dude. Does New Game Plus increase the level cap? Because only having 9 levels to level up is kind of wild. Unless it boosts the level cap. Oh, no. No? Interesting. Blah, 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 blah. I can't actually... Oh. No, don't do that. Attack him! 10 damage? Yep, level 90. Dead on. Seems like their plans could still be in motion because we never dealt with them. Their plans were destroy a stone, which, well, I mean... No, you cannot skip the tutorial. You can skip all the cutscenes in it, which is what I'm doing. I mean, saying they weren't dealt with, I don't think is really that... I don't think they're that interesting of a concept in the first place. Kind of, but... Yeah, that's it. We never hear... We kind of ruined their plan. Yeah, because they did want Ash to use the stone. They wanted to stay in control and in power. But theoretically, that can't happen anymore because the thing that they were using to do that is gone. So I don't think they're nearly as interesting. The only thing you could do is do something set earlier than Final Fantasy XII is in order to incorporate them in some fashion. But I'm pretty sure that their role is literally over. I just have to get to a save crystal, and I can load my other save. Give me that loot. So yeah, you never hear from them again because they were the ones who wanted the rock to stay intact so that they would have a continued access to the power that it granted them. Like the whole they were sort of in charge of the history of man up until that time because they're the ones who gave the Dynast King his Nethicite, and who knows what came before that. Like, yeah, I mean, and that's a fair point. It is definitely a skill issue. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. So, but I don't think there's much story left to tell for any game set past Final Fantasy XII about those beings. Where did that even make a save for me at? Hello? Did I just save over my existing file, or did I make a new file? I just saved over my existing file, didn't I? Oh no, is it this one? 1/21/2025 Oh, okay. I made a new save. Did I? Oh, I didn't save tonight because we went straight to the dungeon. So this is my most recent save from Sunday night when I finished. A sequel story could be dealt with them finding... No, it can't. Like, the magic rock was the thing they had. There is no reason to include them anymore. That was their thing. So, there's no... Like, you would not need to do a sequel story that included them at all. Their plan ended, and theoretically, like Vana, they are dead. There is no need to consider them again. They are gone. How do I get the fuck out? There we go. All right, the world is still being threatened, but that means that I can go on hunts. You ever have confirmation on that if they're actually dead? But like, again, I think you're focused on functionally what in this game even is a side villain for no good reason, because they're not. What we are presented with is like omniscient, ever-present beings that want to stay in power, and then we take away their power rock, and so they can't stay in power. So like, and there's only like 3 or 4 of them after Vanab theoretically tries to juice up Vayne and fails. So I really don't think there's that much there. I don't think there's that much there at all. Not enough that I would worry about them being the main focus or villain of a sequel. At best, you could build their lore out a little bit more by doing a prequel and showing some of the ways that they influence history in the past, as referenced by things like the Dynast King, but that's kind of it. That's the best you can do. Also, they already made a sequel to this game and it sucks dick, so no real reason to bother with that. I wouldn't say. I think the time for making a sequel to Final Fantasy XII is long since past. The Acuria exists primarily as a driving force for the villain and a plot handoff. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. You know. What a wild sentence to type. Did buy that copy? I'm so sorry. Did not know there's a sequel. Continue not knowing there's a sequel. Continue not knowing there's a sequel. It will only disappoint you. Is it only on the handheld? It is currently only capable of being played on something that can play DS games, which you can emulate if you so desired, but I would not recommend it. Games don't stop when the credits roll. Oftentimes they have lots of other stuff you could still do. I did not finish probably even half of the side content in this game. There's a whole rare game trophy system that I didn't engage with because it's kind of time consuming, and I would have just ended up needing to look up a guide, so. Alright, so Ixion... Oh, it doesn't actually fucking... Found at the Pharaohs of Ritorana, but... Okay, great. They really just laid on... The last few of these hunts, they're just like, well, I don't know, go find them yourself. And it's like, okay. That's kind of a dick move, game. Like, you hold my hand through the first 40 hunts, and then the last 5, you're like... They're somewhere. Have fun. It's literally just somewhere in here. Ixion is random. In the basement. Sick. Boy, I sure do love going in this basement. Hold on, I'm gonna save. I guess I don't really need to, but... We'll go down into the basement. Is it in the main ring, or do I have to check the side areas? I feel like checking the side areas is such a pain in the ass. What's my favorite food? You're a real big fan of asking about favorites. I do not tend to. I have a few things that I would say I like a lot, but I don't have a favorite food. I don't have a favorite anything. I don't necessarily like to keep my options broad and undefined, but I do not limit myself to saying that I really like one specific exact thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep this ribbon on. Chain collar. What if we gave you... that again? What's your favorite, Rolo or Mew? I wouldn't use the word favorite for either one of them. If I'm picking one, Rolo 10 times out of 10, but doesn't really mean it's my favorite. It's in the first part, middle of the right side of the ring. Okay. Go look there. I'm trying to figure out what I want to throw on Ash here. Actually, what I might do is I might go back to Cattier Hood, and instead of ribbon, we'll do... Where's my turtle shell choker? Yeah. We'll do that. That will be fine. Oh, but I'm down on the third one. Please. Please, Vaughn. Please. There we go. What's at the bottom of this place? Is it just a dungeon down for the sake of dungeon down? Just to hide some of these hunts? What's your favorite job and why is it Foebreaker? It's not Foebreaker. I don't like Foebreaker. Foebreaker makes me... Wait, no, that's the third floor. I was on the third floor. Now I'm on the first floor. Oh, you're saying it... Okay, third floor. Understood. I get what you're saying. I understand your correction. You're saying it's on the third floor, and if he's in the middle part, it'll be on the right side of the middle part. I get it. The map for the hunt is bad? I'm not shocked. Do you like cartoons? Am I filling out like a profile right now? What, and that's such a vague question that I don't know even where to start to answer it. Yeah, trying to figure out my security questions. Alright, I don't see him. For this one, it looks like I only did the top left. You said a hunt can be an upper right, though, as well, right? Which hunt? I don't remember which hunt that was. I don't remember if I have orbs still. Hopefully I still have orbs. How many orbs do I have? 32. Nice. We can probably get away with a 5. Okay, wouldn't want to do another 5. Okay, got it. So we do need to check the first and second floors. Oh, come on. I got baited. There it is. And I immediately turn around and walk away. So upper right I went into but didn't do. Just remember that in case I have time. Let's see if we can kill XII. Let's see if we can find XII. Does it move around randomly while I'm here? Because that's going to make it hard to track down if that's the case. Like, is it every time I go to a loading screen it can move? Or does it, like, now that I came here, it's in a fixed spot until I find it, but if I leave and come back, then it moves. You know what I mean? Okay, first floor, right above the bottom right corner room. Okay. Right above the bottom right corner room. Oh, if nothing else is spawning? Yeah, the frogs weren't spawning there. So it's in here. All right. Well, unless this guy means that that's not true. Is there a fake wall in here? One gill. Or are you... Wait, I may have misunderstood what you were directing. Might he have been outside accidentally? He's always in the center ring, isn't he? Maybe. First floor. It's not saying he does. Okay. Well, I think he must be here, because no enemies spawned. Right above the bottom right corner room. Which that's this one. Right above it. There's like... only this one door. And that's it. Which, like, It doesn't even... Okay, so I think maybe we need to go in the... We need to go in the other door and come down. Because if there isn't any other paths to go that way, I can at least go this way. Oh, do you still have the 100% gambit? You do, don't you? Silly me. Dead end here, too. Unless I don't know which direction right is, I'm getting a lot of cold reception for him being somewhere on this floor right now. I'll check the other two spots though, just in case, because, well, if the enemies still aren't spawning here, it doesn't hurt to just keep... I'll go down to the bottom left. Maybe there's a way to get over, or do something in here. Door. Is there a spooky magic lightning horse around here somewhere? I'd like to speak with them. Thank you for the remedy. If anything spawns... What the fuck does that mean? Let me look it up myself. XII FF12. Can be found... Oh, only in the interior areas. Lift must be coming down from the first floor. If there are other monsters around, the player should take the lift back up to the first floor and try again. After running around the circle for a while, XII will appear. Its spawn chances increase by 6% every 12 seconds spent in the area. Oh. So I could have just stayed on that floor. So we need to check all 3 of the floors. And as soon as I find a floor where there's no enemies spawning, I just have to wait to see if he'll come out. So, do we have frogs? Oh, found him. What's up, dude? He's going down. Who just hit a 9K? Was that Bosch?
Yeah.
Bosch hitting for 9. Oh, well. Vaughn hits for 14K. Let him know, though, dude. Oh, there's a 263. You love to see it. You love to see it. Dispelga, my buffs! You cruel horse! Zero? Bosch, did you really just hit a 0? Oh. Why are we not healing? Vaughn? Wow. Is he not below 50% HP? Am I crazy? You waited till the last goddamn second, Vaughn. You're killing me here, dude. Okay, horse. Okay, horse. Okay, horse. Goodbye. That one wasn't so bad. The other two that I have access to right now are also here, though, are they not? Variety of Nightmare. Oh, dude, if this is the second time this has happened to me, Windmaster, I swear, where like I have gotten a really lucky first spawn on a thing that's annoying to spawn. The last time this happened actually was with this fucking snake. I went and tried to kill this way before I should have went and tried to kill it, and it kicked my ass. But I got to spawn like that. It was like I walked to the spot and it was boom. Easy peasy. And then the next, when I went back to try to kill it when I actually couldn't get the fucker to spawn. Just in and out and in and out and in and out. Finally read something that says, oh, yeah, you actually are just supposed to be in the zone for a while and then zone in and out and it'll pop up. So I was kind of wasting time, but also it was like, why did I get so lucky the first time where it just like spawned instantly? Which is, I feel like it's just what happened to XII, and I guarantee you, if I would have had to try to spawn it again, it would have been an hour. It would have been an hour of me running up and down the stairs, running around in circles, fucking waiting for this thing, trying to find it. So funny. Yeah, the Zodiac Spear. I got the Zodiac Spear in 9 counted resets where I was going to the correct location. I got it, and then I ran to Zodiac and died with it, and it didn't save. So I didn't have it, and then I got it after 3 more runbacks to Zodiac. My RNG doesn't make any sense. It picks the silliest shit to be like, oh yeah, you can get that. You can get that low percent thing on a high percent. But like other stuff where people are like, oh yeah, I farmed this for like 20 minutes. And I got like enough of what I needed, and I'll be like, all right, 3 hours later, I'm still going, I don't have it. So it's such a mixed bag. 44 on the bottom floor, yeah, okay. And I've already got one of the lamps lit up. So we just need to do the other 3. Or I did 2 of them, right? I did 2. Got those 3% seals in like 40 minutes, so it took you the same amount of time until you got 1 diamond armlet chest as 20%. No, no, dude. Yeah, 3% in 40 minutes is fucking crazy. Oh, but the diamond armlet spawn, that's brutal. That's brutal. Okay. I need to go back and finish this other one. I guess by finish, I mostly just mean, like, I don't know, checking around to make sure there isn't a boss that I need to deal with. You don't know what your RNG is like, Tiana? This is your answer to repeatedly pull a slot machine? Yeah. That's my normal reaction. I just, like, I think now, that's my normal reaction now. There was a time where I was like, pull a slot machine? Sure, I'll do that a few times for you. Why not? And it didn't take me long to realize that that was never going to be a profitable venture for me. Need a few more of these. No. Dude, I can't get Vaughn to stop doing stuff long enough for me to pick this orb up. It's gone. Oh yeah, that's right. Whenever I need to pull a slot machine that has a deterministic input, I just need chain. Bro, this is brutal. What is happening right now? Stop hurting me. The confusion. Alright, boss, you get the ribbon. The confusion is driving me fucking insane.
Yeah.
Nice block. I think it could happen again, Shayla. If I'm being honest, I think it could happen again. I believe. I have no idea what all that stuff you just typed out to me is, Fuzzy. Oh, black orbs. I mean, they spawn from regular enemies, so I'm chilling. Oh, shit, there's a magic pot. Back away, back away, back away, back away, back away, back away. In here, please. All the way in here. Keep coming. In here. Around the corner. Oh, that's what you need for each corner. Oh, so it is a set number. I was kind of wondering if maybe it might be random, but... Obviously it is not. I'm glad you told me that after I finished 2 floors on Sunday. Could have spared me 10 orbs. Oh my god, the status effects are just brutal down here. Fortunately, though, third floor 15, 21, 27 is kind of a lot, I suppose. But that's not too many more that I need. I need about 30 total. 40. So I just have the southeast and southwest corners. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, nope, no, we do not attack the pot. No. Okay, well, you can fight that guy. We just had to fucking spawn. We give the pots elixirs. For funsies. Is that what you want, little guy? You want an elixir? Okay. You can have one. Now kill it! Kill it! Good. Of course, more bullshit spawns. Ha! On 32 is in a story area. Oh, you just have to run up the. You just have to go up the stairs. That's not that big a deal. Stop parrying me. Got him. No, I have not played KOTOR 2. Probably. Along with the ones that I know I can find on the floor still, probably. I think I have enough. Okay, so this area I think is done. Was not that interesting. The magic pot, I suppose. The magic pot was kind of fun. They're fun. Of course you doom me. Bosch was right there, willing to get hit by the doom and ribbon it away, but you hit me instead. Wow, spamming reflect on yourselves, huh? A level up? Wow. I'm going the wrong direction, but it's fine. Let's just go slap these orbs in. I can mess around on this floor a little bit. If there isn't a boss I need to find, like there was on the first floor, but like there wasn't on the other floors, I can just go in here, pop the orbs and call it good, and we'll go fight the other hunt, the seer. Okay, so we're in southeast. And we said, after Vaughn is done wasting my time casting, southeast 27. Oh. No, I'm in southwest. I don't know how directions work. I'm dumb. I might need a few more orbs. I told myself that I would go clockwise, so I just was in the mode of having done that, even though I didn't do it. Maybe there's a big orb we can find? If not, I'll probably kill 5 things. Oh, what was that? Something in that corner? Two, can I get the third one? Yes. What's in this corner? Alright, thank you, Vaughn. Oh. There's a facade there. 3 gil. Yay. Holy shit, Vaughn, you're killing me with these... the timing on these casts, man. I regret my Dispel Good Gambit. I regret it immensely. Three gil. Orb? Yeah, there is a door there. I don't care. Oops. I think I just turned Gambits off. Gambits, come back. I got reversed? Everybody got reversed. Except Ash. Are we done? No, never done. Last pedestal. This one is the one that needs 27. Yay! Alright. Where at on the 4th floor is this seer hunt? In the interior as well? Let me turn that shit off. Where is the thingy? Oh, fourth floor is just a boss zone. Alright, to the unknown. Oh, wow. Oh, Shadow Seer. Oh, shit. That's kind of cool. The music is unique. Ah, it wishes to play Arise My Servant, Arise? What the fuck? Oh. That's just a boss from up above. Invert! No, don't invert. Don't invert me, bro. This shit has 3 soundtracks? Yeah, yeah. I just re-noticed that as well. It's got OST, reorchestrated and original, and I don't... What is OST? Had to look that up. Yeah, okay, fair enough. That checks out, I would say. It's the soundtrack CD they released they did later. Are there significant differences that like warranted the additional CD or its inclusion in this remaster? So there are quite a couple songs having slight key changes. Huh. Today I learned. A couple of very different sounding songs. I'll have to look up the OST after this thing. Oh, really? You're gonna make me get out my boy. You're gonna make me get out the guy. The Comet Bringer, they call him. You brought this on yourself, being immune. The Comet Bringer is here. He will rain his rocky sky. Oh, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt him. That's not good. Alright. Is this like a technique moment? Can I throw Gil at you? Nope. 0 Gil sail through the air? I am more than 0 Gil. Thank you very much. Oh, he's not immune anymore. He's about to get fucking 23,000 damage. I'm gonna summon another dude. Its life is strong. Arise, my servant, arise. Okay, so this is literally just refight the bosses from... Alright, I'm gonna let him go ahead and just rip his meteor. Oh, shit. Retarget it, maybe? I don't think it did. It should hit everything. I was hoping Meteor would go through the paling, but it didn't, so... I'll set him free. We'll get the squad back. Such a crazy summon ability. That's okay, I did it to hit the boss. Or the boss he summoned. Which is now dead. It thinks to live, but no, arise, my servant, arise. Also, this boss I just got another look at it for the second time now because I didn't notice it. We were doing this dungeon the upways the first time. This motherfucker they just reused in what's it called? Hyperborea. This is just the first boss of Hyperborea. It's the exact same model. Oh, Rip Vaughn. Should have healed yourself, bro. He's so yeah, it's crazy. And like I saw like there was all of the Allegan looking nodes and stuff in the Bahamut tonight. It's crazy. It's crazy how much carried over. I'm immobilized. Help me. Jeez, this thing hurts. Holy shit. Yeah, it does. It does make sense why they decided to integrate Ivalice in. I agree. Just played enough. Yes, Arise myself. Okay, you got another one? This one we have. Oh, it's Phoenix. We know Phoenix. We met on the way down. Oh, cool. Feargut chunking through MP is a really neat thing that happens. Oh, and Bosch can't hit this guy. Hold on. I'll help Bosch. Nope, ranged. Gun or bomb? Let's go gun mode. Hell, it might even be weak to wind. Or aqua. Oh, 3,600 damage? Yeah, let's go. Let's go. That's good. No, don't dispel gun my buffs. That's all my party knows how to do. Oh. Oh, okay. Never mind. He lost all of his shit and will only immediately regain it all. Ouch. Dude, the invert timing is brutal in this thing, in this fight. Holy shit. That's crazy, dude. Yep, he got inverted again. Leave me alone. Don't hurt me. I'm getting trolled so hard by this bird. Because Ash hasn't cast Lure yet. Again. So the Shadow Seer is just like, oh yeah, I'll invert this one. Phoenix, go get him. I'll invert this one. Phoenix, go get him. It's like, no, this is mean. Stop it. Alright, Phoenix is dead. It offends, it angers, arise my certain... Oh, you got another one? Oh, we have not seen this one yet. My servant's gone? So mote it be? Is that a typo? Not in silence, not in silence. I think that was a typo. Oh, he's casting flare. Okay. Alright. We got a flarer. How do we bust out this? Get him, Bosch. I know you can hit for more than 5k. There's a 6,000. Okay. Well, that wasn't good. Okay. The Fearga to just obliterate my MP is so annoying. So is this guy the hunt mark? I'm gonna spare myself at least one more high ether. I don't actually know how many I have left at this point. 47. That's a good amount. Did you have a steal? Maggoty flesh. Goody. My favorite. I should have added him a while ago, to be honest. Doesn't matter, he's dead. One more hit. Oh no, he's dead. Yay! So that was the hunt. Interesting. You gotta climb your ass all the way down this tower. Do I get a loot? Can I have a treasure? No? No, it's just like back to the 3rd floor. That's all you get. Fair enough. The only reason to get down to unknown is to do that one hunt. Interesting. Well, that's all I got time for, I think, tonight, guys. I did 43 out of 45 hunts. Only because 32 is up above me somewhere, and I genuinely do not want to go and try and find it. Because this dungeon is impressively long. And I am fairly confident, I do not believe that I could actually beat Hunt 45. Hunt 45 is Yasmet. So, Seer with the Eldritch power to read the fate of men and kingdoms by the movements of the celestial bodies and the flow of mist, twisted to a thing of evil by a great flux of umbral energy. What the fuck? Shadow Seer may draw on both the power of darkness and that of light, being able to summon both anima of shadow and anima of the sun at once. Fearing its evil will, Mont Blanc wisely recognized this mark. Crazy. Crazy. Oh, I guess I don't have Hunt 44. I don't know what 44 is, but these two are actually done. And in order to do 32, I would have to climb this tower, and that makes me sad, so I'm not going to do that. So I was 3 hunts away. 42 out of 45. Not bad. Not bad. I am pretty pleased with that. That is where I'm going to end this Final Fantasy XII playthrough. I imagine I will do another one, a really full one. There are a few achievements yet for the platinum of this game that I think would actually be fun to do. Oh, are there 40? I thought it was 45 hunts. Oh, wait, or is Yasmet 44? I don't think this one would actually be that fun, but I do think that this includes doing some of the rare game hunting, which I do think could be fun if following a guide and not trying to do things on the fly. Because my understanding is some of the spawn stuff's like weather or like... Yes, it's 45. The one I did should be 44. It's not. It's 43. Oh, well... Asterisk my current numbering in the book. So the problem with the hunt numbering in the book is that it just slots them in their spots, but doesn't tell you when it's skipped a spot. So it says 43 in my book, but that could be because maybe I'm missing 33 and the numbering is off. So I was actually learning every magic is not that big a deal. I just didn't try for it this time because there was a bunch of magic I couldn't use. And I'm actually only 2 techniques away from learning them all, but I did learn that is actually kind of a tricky one to do because some of them are in very low spawn rate chests, and I don't want to farm the last 2. I don't know why I don't have this achievement. I assume it's related to maybe where you go to fight Yasmet is a special map somehow. I'll just have to look up a little guide on how to do this because I don't actually know. I've never personally figured out what determines what concurrence you get based on what quickenings you use. Doesn't really matter. I can't imagine there's that many. But I do think this might be dependent on who in your party uses their quickenings. And since I have 3 party members who are not quickening enabled, I don't think I could even do this if I wanted to. Obviously, hunting Yasmet is probably not in the cards. I don't know what Hellworm is either, but that's probably not going to happen. And then these 2 trial mode things I think would be fun to do if I get a really buff save file that's like level max and, you know, has all the everybody's license boards all set up and maxed out and stuff. So I think those would be fun to do one more playthrough of Final Fantasy XII at some point where I go through and get everything. Concurrences are based on quickening levels, not people. Ooh. Well then, I did not know that. Fair enough. So yeah, anyway, I did get a couple of new achievements on this playthrough. Namely, how do you go to the, I think down here? Fail trophies. Sort by earn date. New to old. Yes. Previously, I had not obtained every Esper or defeated Zodiark. So those 2 are new ones for me. I did not do those. I was also missing Chaos from my original playthrough. Because those Necrohall keys, now that I've done them, ooh, those are some obtuse side quests to track down. Even knowing where the Numo are, once you know, like the one in Rabanastre is quite a burden to do. So I am pleased with being able to say that I did that, because I didn't do that last time, and Zodiark was a real pain in the ass. So thanks but no thanks, little shrimp guy. You may have defeated me in spirit momentarily on Sunday, but I was ultimately the victor. So, cool. Challenge complete. I have not decided what we're going to start on Thursday, whether it will be Dragon Quest IX or Graveyard Keeper, but we will start one of them on Thursday. And I actually owe you guys a vote for the bonus stream as well that I will try to have ready for Thursday if I remember. And if I don't, maybe I'll make it on stream after I get whatever we're started. So that will be it for tonight. It only took me a couple of extra days beyond when I thought I was probably ready to finish the game to actually finish the game. Not bad. Not bad. I honestly could not have known how tough Zodiark was going to be. Just the way that the other Esper fights went, there was just no way to know, really. So, but I'm actually pleased with how my draft worked out for the most part. We had some struggle bus moments, but not too many actual game overs directly related to a poor draft. So that is it for the stream. Thank you guys for hanging out and watching. I hope that you enjoyed Final Fantasy XII on Thursday. Something entirely different. Have a good rest of your day or night or whatever time it might be.
That's a lot of nuts!
And I will see you guys later.